What's up with you? For today's video, with a full Starly evolution team. We got Starly, Staravia, and Staraptor to make up the team of 3 of the evolution. I'll be using the shiny versions too, so we have a full team of 6. Now, this team had quite a lot of weaknesses, and I had some really good battles. So I've got 3 battles with the Starly evolution team today, so I really hope you enjoy. If you want to check me out on Twitch, people, this is where I do all my live streams for my battles, sweeps, all that sort of stuff. Link in the description of the video. Let's get into all 3 of these battles. The first one, this is against Ski Goblin, and we have a Grand Ball lead. Now, the last couple of days, I haven't been able to upload or sit in my chair as much as I like, so it did actually hurt my neck doing some weight, so hopefully that'll be on the mend in the next week or 2. It's just really annoying because it just hurts after a long sort of period of time of sitting there. Okay, Starly as my lead Pokemon. I've got this horrible King Trogton. I've got Fury Attack. I've got Agility, Astonish, and Default. We got Max Attack and Max Speed and Nature. Now, the idea was to actually flinch the opponent with Fury Attack. However, the Grand Ball is going to be a present set, and present drops my Starly in one shot. You wouldn't read about it. Next Pokemon to come in is going to be Staravia. I've got to avenge my fallen Starly, and this set is my Work Up special one. So I've got Work Up, I've got Uproar, and I've got Final Gambit. There's not many moves to actually choose from for Staravia on the special side. So boosting my special attack here, the Grand Ball is going to go for a Present. Present does like a random draw of like base power. So I think that rolled at least the 2nd or 3rd one. So going for Uproar, they're causing an Uproar. It's going to lock me into using that. And now the Grand Ball is going to be having a Citrus Berry as its item. Now, Grand Ball did have his attack drop by 1 stage, but Present, it's popping off because that's my 2nd Pokemon I've actually been fated to from Present. So Starly and Staravia have been swept by Present so far, only on Pit Right Channel. So the next Pokemon I'm going to bring in is going to be my other Starly. Now, this was my Endeavor, Protect, Quick Attack, and Thief set. I've got Max Speed, and I've also got Max Attack. I thought about this for a little bit, thought, well, I might get outspeeded. Let's go for Endeavor. Endeavor did nothing because we both got the same amount of health. And then Grand Ball is going to go for a Thief and steal my Focus Sash. Like, what? So it's got Present and Thief. This is a troll set. So going for the Endeavor there, obviously it's not going to do a lot of damage. And now Grand Ball is going to fling the Focus Sash back at me. It doesn't do a lot of damage though, so it's okay. So now I'm going to go for Quick Attack. Quick Attack doesn't really do too much damage. And now Grand Ball is going to go for another Present and take out my Starly with a crit. Oh, man. Only on Pit Right Channel, people. It's a Grand Ball Present sweep right now. So going to Staraptor, I'm getting desperate right now when you've got to swap into Staraptor because you're facing down a Present Grand Ball. So I've got Final Gambit, U-Turn, Close Combat, and Facade. This set is pretty much all about using the move Final Gambit. So I've got Max Speed and Max Health. The other moves are there just for a little bit of coverage. Sometimes I go for a U-Turn on a Pokemon, get a bit of damage. And Facade, I just want to use a normal type move. I didn't want to use something like Double Edge and get rid of my health. So in comes Espeon. It's on an espionage mission, and I finally took out Grand Ball like that. I would have had to, seriously, if I got swept by President Grand Ball, I would have uploaded on YouTube for sure. So you can't roast me about it now. So going into the Staravia head, this is my 2nd set. This is my bulky set, and we got the Espeon go for Yawn. So that's kind of annoying. This set is like a Roost, Fly, Swagger, and a Track set, which is equally annoying, I gotta say. So I've got Max Health and Max Defense here. Probably not the greatest matchup for an Espeon, but I don't know what other moves it's got so far. I've only seen Yawn. So swapping out my Staravia, I don't really want to go to sleep, and I'm going to go back into my Staraptor, the Final Gambit one. So maybe I might be able to get a Final Gambit off against this thing, or just a U-turn. So now we got the Espeon go for a Tickle. Yawn and Tickle. What is this set? So it's going to drop my attack, and it's also going to drop my defense. I was like, maybe it's a physical set. So go for U-turn here. U-turn is going to do nothing. Once again, I don't have any attack EVs there. We're fully invested in speed and health. But, any damage is better than none, right? So now we're going to go back into Staravia here. I might go for another Yawn. I don't really know what it's going to do, but I decided just to keep it in if it did go for a Yawn. So dropping Espeon's attack again, which definitely changed this whole battle. And now it's going to go for Flash. What is this set? It's just a pure troll set. So Yawn, Flash, and status moves there, and it's going to go for a Future Sight. So that's its attacking move. Now I'm going to go for a Swagger. I'm going to try and boost my attack because I knew there was a chance it did have Magic Bounce. So I'm going to boost my attack by 2 stages. The only bad thing here is if I hit myself in confusion. Now, I do have Fly, which should hit pretty hard against Espeon. Now, Espeon's defense isn't the greatest. So, flying hop in the sky, hopefully getting past those little flying chickens, and I get past. I was like, sweet, this is awesome. So, flying up in the sky, Espeon's going to be able to go for a tickle. It's missed. It almost tried to tickle my pickle. So, I'm going to go for the fly, and a miss. I can't believe it. And now the future side is going to land and one-shot me. It is a disaster of a battle so far. It's just a complete disaster. It's a complete whitewash. So the next Pokemon to come in is going to be my Staraptor here, and I'm forced to go for final gap. I just want to get rid of this thing, and that's going to be the end of my Staraptor at the same time too. So all I've got left is one more Staraptor, and this set is definitely a real. This is like a definitely good competitive set because I need to run at least one on this team in case I got rolled like this, which happened a lot of the time with or this team and all its weaknesses. So we got the next Pokemon here is Goribus. We got Brave Bird, Double Edge, Close Combat, and Quick Attack. I've got the Choice Band as the item, and I've got Reckless as the ability. Now Goribus has got some pretty good base defense, and I do manage to not take it out, which sucks. But I sort of, saw that one coming. Now Goribus is going to go for a Confusion. I'm like, oh no, my day's just getting better. First of all the Granbull, and second the Espeon, and now the Goribus with the Confusion Ray. So Confuse Ray is going to confuse me, and I hit myself in confusion. Look at the damage I did. That's disgusting. Muddy Water misses, thank goodness, because that would have taken him out. Goribus has got a lot of special attack. So go for another Close Combat there, and that is the end of Goribus. So I'm hanging on by a thread here, people. An absolute tiny, thin little thread. So bye-bye, Goribus. I have to use Goribus again. It's been a while. So next Pokemon to come is going to be Blissey. Now, I know that I can take Blissey out with one Close Combat. However, can I actually hit it? And I do. I actually managed to get a Close Combat off on the Blissey, and Blissey is going to get melted in one shot. I was actually low-key worried about some sort of, scummy Focus Sash set, but maybe they just, hope that I hit myself in confusion. So Blissey's down there. I'm crawling my way back into this game. Our next Pokemon is going to be Corsola. So this is also weak to Close Combat if I can actually land a hit against it. And I did. I got around the confusion again. And Corsola is going to get drops. That's beautiful. I do not want to get hit by an attack now because my defense is -4 now, which is crazy. So bye-bye Corsola. There's only one more Pokemon left. And the last Pokemon is, it's Luftis. So I was like, okay, is this got a Sash? Or am I going to hit myself? I snapped out of confusion. I'm going to punch the little love heart, and I'm going to take it out in one shot. And that, my friends, is the first battle. Holy smokes, that was... oh, man, I can't believe it. That Granbull, that's crazy. Thank you for the battle ski goblin. I was lucky I got around all those confusions. There was just... I would have been roasted. I'm probably still going to get roasted for that. Okay, next battle here. This is against Skylar, and we got an interesting team here too. I wonder if you can guess it. If you do like the theme teams, people, please drop a like on the video too. I really appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. It only takes a second too, so just give it a little smash for me. Okay, so we got a Shroomish lead here. It's going to have the poison here, I'm guessing. Now I'm going to go for the Fury attack with my Starly. Now, I didn't have very much luck with this in the first time, and I'm going to be real with you. I didn't have very much luck on the second battle either, so it's a bulky Shroomish. I'm getting flashbacks from the Shroomish battle I had a couple of weeks ago. I got stalled for, I think it was 10 turns by Shroomish and then an Ampharos. Oh man, so those were the days. So we got Poison Heal on and Leech Seed on this Shroomish. There's no way I can get around this because, let's say I get a flinch right, it's going to get most of its health recovery back even if I get one. So swapping into Staravia here, I'm going to get the Intimidate off if it does have any physical moves. I don't really know if it does. And now Shroomish is going to go for Toxic, so I'm Poison here. Now, this set does have Fly, which will be okay, but I'm just thinking how they've probably EV'd this. I'm guessing they've got max health, something like that. Or if it doesn't have max health, it either has, max attack. But I think it's running something like max health and max defense or special defense. So go for Final Gambit. I thought this might as well go for it. It's going to do more than I nearly said Outrage then. Uproar. They sort of sound similar. You've got to give that one to me. So I'm going to go for Final Gambit. Now, I don't have any health EVs, or I do have some, but that is not going to be enough to take out Shroomish. It's just too bulky. Only on Pin Rush channel, people, will you see a bulky Shroomish. So, it's going to go for Drain Punch. I say Drain Punch with no arms. So our Poison Heal is going to get a little bit of health back there. So we're going to go into Staraptor now. This is desperate times call for desperate measures. After that first battle, things are, I was salty. So go for Double Edge here. It's going to get blocked by the Poison Heal Shroomish. So Double Edge is going to get boosted by the Reckless. Choice Band's going to be very, very powerful, and, that's the end of Shroomish. Now, I only wanted to put one really good Staraptor set on this team because, it's a very powerful set, but it doesn't, if you use the reckless boosted moves like Double Edge and Brave Bird and stuff like that, it doesn't really always last for long, but it does a lot of damage. Now, the next Pokemon to come in here is going to be Shuppet. Good to see Shuppet being used. I'm going to swap out Staraptor and go into Starly, because I thought, well, I might be able to get a Thief off against this. Now, Shuppet's going to set up the Trick Room here, so I think, oh, well, that's not very good. I wonder what it's going to do to me this time. However, it's going to swap out. It's like, okay, that's interesting. So I've just set the Trick Room up and swapped out. Now, we've got, oh, not another Gramble. I hope this one doesn't have present, like, real talk. No pressure, please. So go for, oh wait, it wasn't Thief. I've got Astonish on this set. So I went for the Astonish. I was going to try and, flinch spam that Shuppet earlier on, but since it had the Trick Room and swapped out, it never would have worked. So Graveball's going to go for Play Rough here, and that is going to be the end of my Starly. This poor little Starly, it's been, destroyed in both of the battles so far. Now, the next Pokemon is going to be, Starly number 2, of course. So Starly number 2, it's got the Endeavor and Quick Attack strategy. That's what I was hoping to get rid of the Gramble with. So now we're going to go for the Endeavor here. Since the Trick Room is up, this team is obviously kind of slow. So go for the Endeavor. It's going to put the Gramble on 1 health. It does have leftovers, but I do have Attack EV. So I don't really have to worry about Quick Attack not being able to take it out. Now, I will be real with you. I almost went for Thief then, expecting the Shuppet to come in. And I was like 50-50 on that one. In the end, I decided to go for Quick Attack, and I'm glad I did. Next Pokemon is going to be Rapidash under Trick Room on LP's channel, and it's going to take me out with a Quick Attack. I was like, oh, man, that would have been good to get an Endeavor on that. Now, that's the end of my Starly, but a good performance there. I'm swapping in my Staraptor now. Rapidash is going to be sliding out of this matchup, and we've got the Tropius coming in. So I'm definitely thinking that this Tropius was just a sacrifice for my Staraptor with the, Reckless and health like that. There was absolute sack right there. It's a hard Pokemon to swap in, so I'm going to burn a lot of health there on the Tropius. And now the next Pokemon to come in is going to be Ellicott. Now, I smelled a rat right here. I was like, I don't like this matchup because if this hits me with a Electric-type move, I'm going to get dropped, right? So swapping into my Staravia, I wanted to see what this set was going to be too, by the way. So Ellicott is going to have its attack dropped by the Intimidate. So I'm like, okay, if it's a physical set, that's good. It's going to get Thunder, and Thunder misses. Like, that's really good. But then it was really bad because Thunder landed the next set. It outsped me. So I'm like, maybe this is Choice Scarf. Like, that wouldn't be bad, because the Ellicott and Electabuzz, they're fairly fast Pokemon, especially for babies, right? And now, the next Pokemon I'm going to swap in is Staraptor, and I was like, okay, let's see. It outsped me, and it missed. Man, I was so lucky. So lucky right there. So I went for the Double Edge. Now, the only good thing that actually came out from my opponent's side, I guess, is I got, paralyzed by the static. Now, Staraptor's got 19 health left. I've got probably one more good hit in me, but I'm probably going to get outsped by Rapidash. It's like, let's swap out, and what I could do is go into my other Staraptor. Now, this was the final Gambit set, so I thought, well, maybe I could leave a Quick Attack. If it does use that, it goes for Overheat, and it misses again. Wow, that was so lucky. Since I've got Choice Scarf attached, I outspeed the Rapidash, and we're both going to get fainted. So now it is down to my last Pokemon being the Staraptor, and also my opponent's last Pokemon being the Shuppet as well. So, okay, I wonder what the Shuppet's got. I know that I can outspeed this because Shuppet's very, very slow. If it has any priority moves, I don't think they'll affect me because of my typing. So I can probably take this out. So going for the Brave Bird, I didn't get paralyzed. I'm like, okay, this is going to be a draw, right? And the Shuppet's got a Focus Sash. You wouldn't read about it, people, and Staraptor is going to faint to the recall damage. But what a close battle right there. Thank you for the battle, Skylar. A cool team, too. Man, that was absolutely right down to the wire. Some crazy misses then in that battle. Okay, let's get on to battle number 3. This one was against Rob. I think this is on my Twitch, and we have a Manaphy lead. So this team was pretty no joke, right? I was looking at the team preview at the start. I'm like, man, I'm going to get absolutely destroyed in this battle, but he had a really decent match. So Manaphy is the lead here. I'm a little bit scared. I'm going to go into Staravia here. So this Staravia is the... wait, no, this is the Roost. This is the Roost bulky set. So dropping Manaphy's attack, I don't think they're going to be running physical Manaphy. And Manaphy is going to go for a Tail Glow. And I'm like, uh-oh. So Tail Glow is such a great boosting move. It's going to boost Manaphy's special attack, which is already pretty good, to 3 stages. And now... what it can do is just use Ice Beam 3 times in a row, and my whole team is going to get wiped. So I have to take this out now, like absolutely, like right now. So swapping in my Starly here, I thought, well, I can go for an Endeavor here. They've got a tail glow up already. I don't think I'm going to be inclined to swap out here. Hopefully I don't get freeze. That's the only thing I was kind of worried about. So Starly's going to live on 1 health there with a Focus Ash. Now I can go for the Endeavor. Endeavor is going to match the health on my Starly, so Manaphy is now on 1. And simply I can go for the Quick Attack and end the Manaphy threat. So that was really good right there to have that Starly. That saved me. I mean, I could have gone for maybe my Staraptor with the Final Gambit, but why waste it, you know? So in comes Electabuzz here. Oh, sorry, Electabuzz. I outspeed Jolly Nature, by the way, and I take it all the way down to 1 health, which is amazing. So Starly absolutely popped off at the early stages of this battle, nearly taking 2 Pokemon out. That was a crit on 1 health. That was like overkill to the max. Okay, next Pokemon is going to be my Staraptia. Now, I've got the Choice Scarf, and I've got U-Turn on this set. So this is sort of what this set is made for. Just, you know, do a little bit of chip damage and then take something out of Final Gambit. So that is the end of Electabuzz, which is good. Another, like, that's another counter to my team. Like, look at it, like, Ice move, powerful Ice move, and then, you know, powerful Electric type Pokemon. Now I'm going to go into Starly. So this is the Fury attack set, which has been so handy in these last 2 battles. So next Pokemon is Magmortar. So I'm like, okay, well, Magmortar's going to miss a Fire Blast. That's very nice. And I miss a Fury attack. I'm like, oh, come on. Then Fire Blast missed. I was like, what? And now I'm going to go for the Agility. So I'm like, oh, this is content, right? So now what I'm going to get is a +2 in speed. So I should be able to outspeed Magmortar. So Fury attack is finally going to land here. Look at that damage. Like, you wouldn't get this from any other guy. And the bad thing about it, right, Flame Body kicks in and burns my Starly. Oh, it would have been so good. Like, the damage it did there, I might not be able to actually flinch spam the Magmortar. Unfortunately, it's going to land a Fire Blast on me eventually, and Starly is going to get one-shotted. Well, that was its best performance there, but it got trolled by Flame Body. It is what it is, people. So next Pokemon that I'm going to swap in is going to be my Staravia. I've got the Intimidate, which is going to do nothing. We know that it's got Fire Blast. And I thought, you know, this thing's had a lot of trouble landing Fire Blast, so let's go for Double Team. I might be able to, you know, get some free boosts here. Now, Magmortar, of course, first go's going to land the Fire Blast, and Staravia is going to get absolutely dominated. So its special attack is so good, so there's no way I was going to live one of those. Now, I've got 2 Staraptors left. Things are looking absolutely dicey. So I've got my Choice Scarf Staraptor. I was like, well, I can go for Facade. I don't want to go for Final Gambit and feint it. And Fire Blast miss on a weak Facade, which was amazing. Now, I thought I actually had a Galaxy Brain move there. I thought if I get burned by the Flame Body, which I, you know, kind of low-key wanted to happen, that would boost the power of Facade and give me some more presence, but it never happened. But I got a Fire Blast miss, which is really, really good. So Palkia is going to come in, just a lazy Palkia, going for the Facade. Pretty good damage on Palkia, you have to admit. And now Palkia is going to go for an Aqua Ring. I was like, oh, that's annoying. But at least I got another chance of doing, you know, some damage to it. So Staraptor is going to go for Facade number 2 here, and it's about a 3-hit KO. Palkia is going to go for a Spatial Rend. Now, remember, I am running max health, and since I was running max health, I managed to leave it on 14 health, which is amazing. Very, very nice. So what I can do now is go for Facade number 3, and Palkia is almost going to go down. So an excellent performance there by Staraptor. I didn't actually get to use my Final Gambit set at all. Like, I wanted to, but I had no play. I couldn't swap into my other Staraptor. Like, I absolutely needed my Choice Band Staraptor to try and claw me back into this game. So here it is, my last Pokemon, and I've got to be smart about this because I've got Reckless, which is great, but I am going to take recoil damage, but I had to sort of go for a powerful move. So looking at the last couple of Pokemon, I was thinking, well, Brave Bird's going to be my best option to go for. So that's the end of Palkia. I've got 2 more Pokemon left. Next Pokemon is going to be Inferno, Blaze the Inferno. It's going to go for a Mach Punch. That's a good play there because it wouldn't have outsped me. And it got a little bit of extra damage here. And now I can go for Brave Bird. And that is the end of Inferno. So 1 more Pokemon left each here. I've somehow got my way back into this. So more recoil damage on Staraptor. The last Pokemon to come out here, it's going to be Slowking. I'm like, this is going to be close. Like, this thing's quite thick, so I'm going to go for a Brave Bird here. I know that I can outspeed. So here it comes, people. Brave Bird on the Slowking, and Slowking just managed to live. I lived on 5 health, but they're going to finish me off with a Surf. But a very, very close battle considering, you know, what the opponent brought there. I hope you enjoyed all 3 of the battles of the Starly Evolution team. I'll be back tomorrow with some more theme teams. Hope you enjoyed this one, people. I've also got some more Pokemon sweeps coming up. All right, peace out.